Sorry, I was just doom scrolling, going from page to page to page without really understanding how I got there or even how much time I spent. Do you ever do that? Do you ever find yourself from one news article to the next when you really just started to your day just trying to get updated? This is a question I was asking back in February 2020, or January 2020, when I came across this article. This article is massively important. It says that there are dozens of people that just caught a novel virus, and yet industry leaders and leaders everywhere weren't really paying that much attention to it. They were more focused on what was going on with their social news aggregation or what the president was tweeting. How did we get here? This is what we've been asking our users in finance, healthcare, and research, and they've been telling us the search engine is broken. It takes hours to find what's actually important and relevant to your industry niche on any given day, and news aggregators just drown you in too much information. They say that the industry has stagnated over the last couple of decades, and it's actually gotten a lot worse. So what's the solution? Imagine if information sorted itself and didn't come to you unless it hit a certain threshold of importance. Imagine that you could actually respond to the information that comes to you and say, hey, you know what, this is worth it, or hey, this was super important. Please tell me more updates that are like this. Enter Criba page. 24/7 monitoring over thousands of resources that are specifically selected and curated for you, and you can actually change the algorithm. You can do this through a 5-minute setup, and after 10 Criba pages are sent to you, which takes about 10 minutes, you're already on your way to creating an algorithm and a process that's unique to you, that informs you so you can stay as informed as the president or even Batman. And you might be asking, doesn't this already exist? Well, no. If you think about the market, all of the major players out there for research and information are focused on business models where they get paid based on advertising. This means that they get paid to keep drowning you in more and more and more information. Criba sits in the part of the market that believes that the user is willing to pay to get rid of all that noise, kind of like paying for Netflix to get rid of all the advertisement. Not only that, we think that it's a very large market. By 2028, we see 10 million users paying $150 a month, bringing it up to a $1.5 billion MRR. And to prove this, we've actually have a lot of traction. Since March, we've had over 41 iterations of the product. We have over 500 tuned responses to create unique algorithms and processes from paying users in research, healthcare, and finance, paying on average $149 a month. But we've actually had to stop onboarding users, and that's why we're raising a $1.2 million round to hire the team we need to go from servicing just a couple dozen users to thousands of users to tens of thousands of users to help them take back their time. Hi, I'm Mark Lukowski. I've taken several companies from idea to revenue stage, some of them reaching 7 figures plus. I got an amazing team behind me, ready to be hired soon if I had the capital today. And speaking of timelines, I can't help but wonder, how could the last 2 years been different if we didn't have so much distracting information, if we actually got the data that we needed at the right time? How could we as leaders have actually led better? And in the future, how can we be more intentional about our relationship with how we process information? Criba.page, how industry leaders stay informed. If you're an investor looking to disrupt the informational services market and make a lot of money doing it, you have our email address. Please outreach to us and tell us why you're excited and what you could do to help. And if you want to sign up for Criba.page, please email us and mention that you watched the Ocean 8 Accelerator Demo Day, and we'll make sure that you're first in the queue, so as soon as we finish raising our funds, you're going to be one of the first people onboarded, and you could start changing your life. Thank you.